What's that? So we're gonna cross our arms first.
I guess, I don't know, it felt right.
So we're just gonna cross our arms and then start talking?
Yeah. Yeah, that one was good. Alright, welcome to the vlog. We're giving off very strong Blues Brothers vibes. So Bobby, what we got going on the next couple days?
We got some special vlogs coming up for you guys. We are headed up to DC, then driving to Alabama with our father and our half-brother to go race some Porsches. What we're doing behind the wheel of an expensive car, I don't know. We're gonna try not to crash it, but we'll see what happens.
Honestly, kind of nervous. I don't drive very fast, so I'm really excited, but it's also really expensive. Yeah, I don't want to mess up.
Step one of this adventure, round up the Leonards. We got the first two here. Going to see our half-brother Phil at the airport, and then going to see the OG himself,
Papa Bear. Then the Leonard roundup will have been completed, and racing will commence. That felt like that was added dramatic effect, but then I just felt stupid.
What are we doing, man?
It's perfect.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too.
Just got to the airport. If you want to see the difference in bags, guess which one is mine?
Charlie's been tasked with taking all the camera gear. I appreciate it.
No worries. I needed extra room for my makeup anyways, you know what I mean? Bobby, that's enough B-roll, all right? We need A-roll. We're gonna play how many times can I give Bobby a heart attack with this point and shoot camera?
How many times does it take for him to press the right record button?
So, made it through airport security. It was actually, honestly, pretty relaxed. As long as you're not traveling during the holidays, I guess airport security really isn't that big of a deal. We're over here, fueling up before we get on the plane.
Fueling up?
What did I say?
I thought I said feeling up. You're just feeling the vibes of this place, bro. It's passing the vibe check. Like,
one of my pro tips for you is don't be in a rush to board the plane. All you're gonna do is sit there anyways. Be one of the last people to board the plane and you're gonna have the most comfortable trip. I'm trying to convince Bobby to do the same thing with me on this one.
but we had a great car ride over. We got an Uber. There was a Brazilian lady driving who was super nice. We had a really refreshing conversation with her, honestly, and it made me even more excited to travel. We'll put her Instagram link right here. Like Charlie said, we're feeling up this food and we're about to head on over to ambush our half-brother.
Phil, I hope you're ready for us.
Will do, fortune cookie. Will do. Hopefully your racing's a little bit better than that.
That was surprisingly difficult.
You too? You're skipping on the alligator jerky, Charlie?
Oh, and this looked a little bit more appetizing.
I don't know what it is about plants, man. It makes me crave soda than any other time. I don't know why.
Please stay comfortably seated until the seatbelt sign is off. Sign is turned off. Please stay clear of the doors allowed by attendants.
Alright, well, we just landed here in DC. Phil, unfortunately, is stranded in Chicago. Any more updates to that, Charlie?
Well, I'm really bummed right now because we were gonna set up a trap for Phil. We were gonna set up like our luggage and make like a little bunker and pretend like we were like zoomed in on him with the camera and stuff like that. Which, you know, maybe we shouldn't do in the airport.
We were going to set the tripod up and make the camera look like we were sniping him, but it's a camera, so it would have been pretty obvious. It would have been great, though.
But hopefully our bags are about to pop out here. If not, we're shooting a whole vacation on this camera. Hopefully Dad's coming to pick us up. We're not really sure. We'll see. We haven't really communicated a whole lot.
Last time we communicated was weeks ago.
Yeah, I was like, oh, you coming? Yeah, we'll be there.
Nobody made any confirmation effort, like last night or this morning,
No.
which I think is amazing.
Just show up like, you're supposed to be there, right? Yeah, we'll be there.
But yeah, we're going to introduce you to Dad before Phil. We'll figure out something for Phil.
Yeah, we'll
introduce you to Phil later. We made it. We found a dad.
All right. right, this is Phil's photo, but he couldn't be with us because his plane got delayed. But this is all of us as little children back in the day. This is me, Bobby, and then believe it or not, Dad used to be a little kid too. Look at this.
Yeah, just about like that.
So Dad, you want to tell us why we have all these photos?
Well, I have all these photos because my wife said, what are you going to do with all those photos? And I said, you know what, I should go through them. Picking out the good ones, and of course, I got started at baby pictures, and that's about as far as I've gotten.
Well, we're going to keep going through these photos, and then we'll meet you at dinner.
We found a Phil. The elusive. There he is, get him.
Hello? Finally made it here. We just finished dinner and got to our hotel room. How you doing, Phil?
I'm good.
How was your travels?
Bumpy. Yeah, high winds in midway.
He won't admit it, but he said he was screaming on the landing. He said he started crying.
I was screaming at a much lower timbre than my brother Charlie, so I was like, ah!
I have a really high octave. I can get up there. I can get up there with some like adolescent females.
They did a great landing though. Didn't strike the wing. Missed by at least 6 inches.
So our task of the day, rounding up the Leonards, has officially been accomplished. Tomorrow we are going to start the drive to Alabama, and we have 2 days to do so, so we should be able to make it. Anything you want to add, Charlie?
Yeah, I have a question for the group.
Oh gosh.
There's gonna be a way to like rank the performance of everyone's driving. Where do we think Dad's gonna end up in that? Do we think Dad is gonna win, or do we think some of us is gonna beat Dad?
I think we should let him win.
We should let him win, but we're not going to win.
It's not the Leonard way.
I just say we don't let him get better than 2 out of 4.
I went to a drag racing museum with Dad one time, and there was a machine that it was like 2 gas pedals and a red, yellow, and green light, and you're supposed to see who could step on the gas pedal as soon as it turns green fastest. And we did it the first time. He stepped on it yellow, and I stepped on it green. The thing went off, and he won. And I'm like, no, you cheated.
That's how you win in racing.
Like I always say, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
And it pissed me off to no end. So I take it back. I'm not letting you win. I'm beating you. That's not happening.
I didn't know this was personal.
I didn't know either until a few seconds ago.
I'm just gonna be slowly cruising around the course, thinking about my wife and child.
Phil's gonna be the only one who takes it out of sport mode and puts it into normal mode.
Where's the comfort suspension setting?
Oh, we said at the airport what we were going to do, because that would have been great.
We were gonna set up defensive positions around your baggage carousel.
Unfortunately, the pilot of my connecting flight decided to go to Wisconsin instead of brave the winds of O'Hare.
It would have been great because these two have zero shame in public. Phil would have played along without missing the beach. All right, so we're going to stay up late, swap some manly stories. In the morning, I'm making waffles.
Yes!
If you enjoyed this vlog, please consider liking and subscribing. But either way, if you made it this far, thanks for watching.
And we're sorry.
And we're sorry. If you made it this far, we're sorry. We're sorry to disappoint you.